YouTube. What the vampire crap's going on? How's it going out there in the chat, by the way? Good to see quite a few people here already, actually. There's like 7 people in chat. Yeah, there's Zeal Cicero, Haydn, Ptolemy? It's kind of like Ptolemy, but not quite. Tyrone, Z, Salius, Antoine, Antion. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that one either. Legate Australis. You from what? You guys need to like pick names that are easy for an American from Arkansas to pronounce. You know, like raccoon, squirrel, hillbilly. No, I'm just kidding. Come on, I have to joke on myself as well. Yeah, we're gonna be playing as the vampire counts, not the Empire. Sleep schedule off. Did I screw up your sleep schedule, Warforce? And then we got Skandi Moose there. How's it going in Sweden, bud? Yoxorg, hi. Sterling, how's it going? Jordan, Francisco, 424 Slayer, Jonathan, Ethan, Canadian, Rasmus. Good to see you all. Kansas Master Race. American Potato, are you from Kansas? I was actually up in Kansas not too long ago. Jim Bob, that also works, Leggett. That works, thank you. Z, cheers from China. How you doing? Silas is a British name? Is it really? Well, I haven't been to Britain much. You may not know that Cletus is an American name. Arkansas is good. Thanks for asking, Archbishop. It's pretty nice here right now. Hello from the Philippines. Ricky, how are you doing? Yeah, let's get things started. I'm going to miss a bunch of people in the chat. I'm sorry. I can't say hi to everybody every time. I wish I could. But I like to at least start things off acknowledging some of the awesome people who are joining in. And we generally get quite a few people joining in. Like, I didn't schedule this, and there's already 114 people watching, so it grows pretty quick. That number went up while I was watching the number. It was 99, and then right when I was about to say it, it went to the 114. So pretty cool. Glad that you all joined. I like doing this live stuff. It's kind of fun. I'm going to play as the vampires, and I'm sorry, folks. I can't not play as Von Karstein. Some of you wanted me to be Himmler, and I'm sure Von Karstein. Sorry, some of you are mad at me the way I'm saying Steen. I probably shouldn't. Again, it's probably an American South thing. Von Karstein. I'm not going to play as Heinrich Himmler because I'm doing a campaign also with Balthasar Gelt, and I know they're different kinds of wizards, but I kind of just want to do one with Von Karstein. Von Karstein. I'm gonna train myself. I'm gonna do it right eventually. Thanks for putting. You're welcome, Sedgehammer. Glad I could put it on. So thanks for joining, man. Yeah, the dragon, Dante. You're exactly right. So I have to pick Von Karstein if for nothing else than to get the dragon. Because he's got that zombie dragon that's absolutely awesome. And again, I'm sure Kimmler's cool, and maybe we'll play one with him at some point. But we're going to go ahead and go with Von Karstein here. And some people are going to be like, there's already other YouTubers doing this. There's only like 8 choices, 4 factions, a couple legendary lords. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be someone else doing it. Anyway, enjoy the cutscene for the vampires.
War is eternal.
Everybody go ahead and scrub off their neck. Get it clean for when the vampires come, by the way. No garlic pizza tonight.
As inevitable as the grave. The old world, the rotting corpse within. Some fools think it worth saving. But there are beings who wish to bring about an eternal night. I am a bearer of lore to those with such power. Vampire counts of the Von Karstein bloodline. master, Manfred, has returned from the dead once more. He marches on the von Carstein ancestral pile of Castle Dragonhof. For I have brought him ill news that a master necromancer has claimed the fortress as his own. Manfred must retake his ancient stronghold, and either destroy the usurper within, or bind him to his will.
This one's too spooky for you, Clark? Mason saying spooky ghost. Yeah, we're going to get to use the vampires. I wasn't real big on these guys when I saw the launch, just because, I don't know, I'm not really into that vampire thing. I guess that Twilight, like, turned me off to vampires, right? Because it was, or Tweenlight, as I like to call it.
Castle Drakenhof is back in your hands, my unliving sire.
Oh,
Yet you
thank
have many
you.
enemies, both living and dead, who balk at the threat of a von Carstein reigning from his ancestral stronghold. Much needs to be done. The Tempelhof brood control the lands to the north as far as the River Ster. Conflict with them is inevitable, but your will is indomitable. Take their lands, burn their crypts, and deploy their own dead against them. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Your homelands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive their stunted kind out in time. Greatness runs throughout the von Carstein bloodline, my lord. Glory shall be yours, if you are ambitious enough to seize it.
Well, appreciate the intro there, Mr. Human Guy. Can anybody tell me why we're not eating the human guy here? Is it because he's so old and gross that we're afraid to? I mean, anyway, so with the vampires, you don't have money. You have dark magic, which is kind of cool, right? So your economy is based off of dark magic. Ooh, scary. Camelot saying this just got freaking real. He doesn't know anything about Warhammer. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Warhammer either, other than I like Total War Warhammer. Promise you that. Let's take a look at our tech tree and see how this... So it looks like we've got basically 4 books, basically, that we research out of. We've got the Book of Archon, the Necronomica here, Blasphemous Bestiary, whatever that is. I like it. And then the Book of Blood. So this one looks like it's helping out like skeletons and zombies and all that kind of stuff, and Graveguard. This one down here is going to help like Cryptors. There's a campaign movement range in there. What else is in here? Anything? This one really seems like it's focused on zombies and skeletons. Yeah, really is. So let's see. Unit experience for race, leadership in laying sieges. No, minus upkeep for flying units. So this one looks like it's focused on flying units here. And then the Book of Blood. This one's kind of the one focused on your quote-unquote dark magic economy, it looks like. So probably a good place to start here. And we'll take a look at that. So with the vampires, one of the big differences is we're going to actually have to spread vampiric corruption to capture stuff. If we want to see that, right here is the vampiric corruption. It's very high, obviously, in eastern and western Sylvania, where the vampires occupy. But you can see that it's pretty much non-existent outside of that. So we have to spread the vampiric corruption in order to capture stuff, or else we suffer attrition if the vampiric corruption isn't high enough. So that's going to be a little bit different with the vampires. And there's probably a couple other things that are different. I'm going to make sure, and I'd kind of put together some notes for each faction. I don't have them all in my head right now. I need to go back and kind of study up on them. Let's just take a look at our building trees and understand what it is we have. So all the way up to our level 5 settlements there. So we've got Sinister Corpse, and this gives us Fell Bats, Dire Wolves. Abyssal Wood is going to unlock Vargeist. We're going to definitely want Vargeist. Those guys are going to be very helpful. Haunted Forest is where we can get our Terrorgeist. But it also requires Vampire Crypts, which is another building. Binding Circle, Mausoleum, Barrow, Cemetery. Right here. So we've also got to have this building to unlock a few of those. And it looks like the Vargeist we do not, though. All we have to do is just build that. But it's the Vargwolf and the others that we've got to have. Yeah, the Vampire Crypts. And it shows you that. That's pretty sweet how it shows you that there. I like that. That's cool. That's really nice. So like this one right here, the Black Knights, says you also have to have this ancient armory as well. That's neat. I like that. But we can get zombies and skeleton warriors here. If we upgrade it, we can also add skeleton spearmen. It's not that big a deal. We're going to want to get to an ancient armory pretty quick. And I definitely want some dire wolves and, well, fell bats, which I think we have. No, we do not have right now. So we're definitely going to want some of those. Let's use our initial army just to get things done. Let's see what else we have over there. So this gives us income and public order. Down that chain. Let's see what this one is. Tarnished gold shaft. This is going to give us a lot more income, but without the public order. So this is going to be important. Channel pit. So this one's focused on growth. And then this one spreads the vampiric corruption. So that's actually pretty important too. And I bet we can use certain... And then let's see where our heroes come from too as well. So this one enables hero recruitment vampire. And black coach eventually too. That's cool. So this one does hero equipment for necromancers. Let's see if there's any other hero units. Okay, this one does white knight, banshees, white king. Okay, good to know. All right. And you can actually unlock banshees right there at the tier 2 on that one. Okay, so I think we got it pretty settled out here. We've got an open building slot. Don't think it's going to hurt to probably go ahead and try and put the crypt ghouls here. That's kind of cool how you can be in here in the building tree and then click on it. I like that. I like that a lot. That's handy. Did a good job with that. What's going on in the chat here? Let me see if I can answer some of your questions because I was really there. Taxing the dead. Aren't they taxed enough? I guess you can't even avoid taxes and death when you're a vampire count. Yeah, that's right. I spook them till they pay up. It's a good point, Nolando. Patchy's going to haunt the dead. You grow impatient, Von Karstein? I'm impatient too, buddy. We probably need to clear these guys out of our lands. Now, one thing you can do with the vampires is you can raise the dead to a certain extent on each turn, and it's kind of like a cheap way to recruit. And it's quick, it's instant. But it only works with certain units, and you can only do so much of it per turn. So like right here, I can pick up a couple of these raised dead units on this turn, and it's going to be relatively cheap, quick way for me to bolster up my army. They're mostly throwaway units, but hey, we get it, and we maintain all of our movement points, which is pretty sweet. So nothing wrong with that. The stream hasn't been going too long yet, Wasson. It's fairly new here. We're all the way up to about 483 live viewers. That's pretty cool. We started off pretty small, so let's go ahead and take out these other zombie guys here. It's going to be pretty easy because I have a Vargwolf. Let's go ahead and fight this, though, so we can get to see some of the vampires up close. Small loan of 1 million. Are you offering me a small loan of 1 million dark magic, Joker? Because that'd be nice. You got 1 million dark magic in your pocket? Someone says, am I excited for blood and gore? This game definitely needs a blood edition. I know a lot of people don't want to pay for it. I don't care if I have to pay for it. I just want it. I think the reason why they make you pay for it is so that they can keep the rating on the game down where it makes it available to more people. That would be my guess, at least. Because when you put blood and gore into a game, it's going to change the rating of the game. And that does have an impact on sales. So, I know some people like games because they have blood and gore. But some people can't. Let's see what spells we have with Von Karstein. We've got Lore of Death and the Lore of Vampires. This is an augment that's going to resurrect dead combatants and replenish HP. And this one causes Oh, it's a direct we start with a direct damage spell with 100 range. That's awesome. We're going to be able to wreck enemy lords. This is exciting. Okay, the enemy vampires are up on the hill. I'm going to fast forward for just a second. Someone says go to Twitch, watch your viewer base lose 15 years instantly. I don't do anything on Twitch. I only go over there to just watch like a couple of Halo players, and every now and then I'll drop in on a Total War stream whenever they're announcing something new that I haven't gotten to see yet. Garrett, you're skeptical about this game? Why are you skeptical, man? Let me know what you want to know, and I'll tell you what I can. CA's not paying me to say this stuff either. It's just a really good Total War game, from what I can see. I am enjoying the crap out of Warhammer. I've played it quite a bit, and I'm not in the least bit sick of it. Vampires OP confirmed. They have a nice start position with all this stuff. I mean, starting with a Vargwolf, and it's not going to hurt. If you get a little bit of level up on Balthasar Gelt and the Empire, they're going to be pretty strong too. The thing you got to remember about vampires is their guys are very weak. Like their low tier infantry are super weak. It's their monsters that are going to be really handy. I'm going to actually run these bats over here. And I'm going to run the Vargwolf out here to the flank. You know that your zombies and skeletons can get tired? I kid you not. They can. And let's bring up our crypt ghouls. They're kind of a monstrous infantry, or a cudgel infantry. They're not monstrous, but they're pretty crazy looking. They're not monstrous, but they're monsters. I don't want to engage my Vargwolf yet. Okay, there's the enemy lord. I'm going to go ahead and use the Spirit Leech on him. I'm out of range, but I'll get in range. Dire Wolves are coming in. I'm going to use my Spearmen to intercept them. I'm going to go hit these units over here. Okay, our Spirit Leech is working. We're just going to try and bog down the enemy lord. Alright. We got the Dire Wolves pinned down over there. So we got a lot of zombie on zombie combat here. I'm going to throw Von Karstein at the enemy lord, try and finish him off. We can actually use Spirit Leech again and just kill him. The Finger of Death, as direct damage spells, will no doubt become known. So Von Karstein is going to give us a serious advantage early in the game. Look at my Vargwolf and my bats. The enemy lord's dead. These are Cryptors? I didn't even recognize that, man. Or no, they're zombies. Is that my Cryptors over here? Crypt Ghouls. Yeah, that's my Crypt Ghouls that were in there. I was like, did I attack Crypt Ghouls? Check out the Vargwolf. He is one nasty looking character. All those zombies fell apart, by the way. Let's take the Vargwolf. Yeah, the enemy forces just fell apart. They're collapsing. So we got an award here too. Iron, Hard, and Angry. I don't know what that is. So I would say Von Karstein strong. Dieter the Stickler. Yeah. So Spirit Leech, is it going to be super... Well, so Spirit Leech is not the only direct damage spell. Lots of people have direct damage spells. So the interesting thing about the direct damage spells is going to be how well are people going to be able to pull them off and keep their own guys away from them. Could it be OP in multiplayer? I don't know. I'm going to have to see what exactly it looks like whenever we get there. Leadership +4, total dark magic, but then we lose replenishment rate. Let's just go ahead and dominate the captives.
To the shadows.
Let's see.
Mission is vulnerable to attack, Dark Lord.
Oh, well, thank
Seize
you.
it from the enemy to open a new front to the north.
So we need to go seize Etchen. I'm going to stay in my own territory so that I can retrain. I can't raise any more dead this turn, but we should be able to do it on the next turn. And again, raising the dead is just a quick way for us to I'm going to go ahead and spend the money upgrading that building there. We've got everything, except for von Karstein here, we can go ahead and start the hunger. So this is a passive ability. Passive ability, the hunger. Ability details. It's an augment that replenishes the HP of combatants. Really? Because that sounds pretty sweet. We already have all these, I think. We have to pick one. The hunger sounds pretty cool. The extra campaign movement range is going to be pretty handy too. Let's go ahead and start off with that so we can start getting around quicker, and then I'll start picking up more spells and stuff, because with the direct damage spells, a lot of people ask me, are the vampires OP? It's hard to say. I think they're easy to use, but I've only played like 5 multiplayer battles. I would usually like being in command of the vampires because I feel comfortable not having to do multiple things at once, in the sense I don't have to worry about my skirmishers or my artillery or whatever else it is. You basically just rush in, slam people with your monsters, and take care of business.
Your kind are a nightmare made flesh, sire. Yoke the power of the dead and you shall be unstoppable.
I'm going to go ahead and raise up some more skeletons.
Wipe them out.
I'm going to move on Eschen here.
My sword.
Not really a proper garrison here, so I'm just going to go through this one for me. Why do I need to save your name there, Shri? Flog wants me to notice him as well. Dwarfs are OP. I don't think dwarfs are OP by any means, but they have some decently strong units, that's true. I don't know if there's anybody I really feel like is OP. It's just too early to tell. There very well could be a faction or factions that are way strong. It's just, like I said, until you really put the game in more people's hands and get a chance to see, it's just too hard to tell.
The fate of undeath is spread by your conquests, mighty lord. Your realm grows, and more distant lands now fall under your gaze.
I'm going to demolish that building. I don't need it.
Other kingdoms of men lie to the north and west. There you may feast, for the living are plentiful.
Feast on the living. Sounds like a plan.
Reports are coming in of a living expeditionary force close to your territory, my lord. Such a threat cannot be tolerated.
So this is the
you are master of these lands.
This is a quest battle, the Battle of Hellfin. If we win it, we get the gold Seagull sword, which is going to give von Karstein better attack and damage or defense, and then we get a hero, a necromancer, which would be actually very helpful. So we'll get up there and try and beat that battle as soon as we get a chance. I'm working on some buildings, and I want to go ahead and hurry and rush Waldenhof, and then come over here and start trying to take out Tempelhof as well, so that we can just get rid of these enemies of ours. So that's really, we want to be quick here and not give the enemy time to react, really. So I could go ahead and start raising another army, but I'm going to be patient for just a couple turns. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Yeah, so someone's asked me, isn't that announcer guy the same one from the Dwarfs? Yeah, the same guy plays like your advisor in every campaign. I'm not really sure why that is. He may be a character that I just don't recognize because I don't know anything about Warhammer, but he's like the advisor in all of your campaigns, no matter which campaign you play. It's a sword that craps on enemies. I like the sound of that. I hope you're right, Mr. Bent Monkey. Rush the dragon glass research. Interesting. Let me see what the dragon glass research is. Dragon glass. Where is dragon glass? Distribute, soulbinder, cannibals. I'm not seeing dragon glass. What is it? Let's see. Vampiric, fueled, beastmaster, corruptor, bone of bones. Am I missing something here? If you have undying troops, how do they die in battle? That's a good question. I don't know. But they don't. Did I end my turn? No. We need to We gave the skill to von Karstein, so we can go ahead and end the turn. Oh, it's a Game of Thrones joke? Oh, come on, man. I thought there was actually something called Dragonglass. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Well, congratulations, though. You did make me look like an idiot, and I suppose that that's worth something. That's hilarious. You all are probably laughing your head off at me right now while you were watching that. So we can put another building in here, and let's just, again, kind of remind ourselves. We have this tangled vine patch, so it's going to give us wine resources. This one gives us growth, which we need. This also, well, that one's just public order. We'd have to upgrade to have either one of these. Okay, so that's what's down that tree. Military support. I definitely do want that, but we can't have it until we have a level 3 settlement. I want to be able to get dire wolves also, but I might try and save that for my main settlement. We just have defenses. Let's go ahead and... We're not trading with anybody, so I'm thinking about just starting off with the one that gives me the growth. I don't know, the public order might be nice, though. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. And I'm going to upgrade that building. I'm going to grab another skeleton spearman. This is just the raise the dead stuff that I'm getting a hold of. Oh no, this is just recruitment. I did the wrong one. Let's do the raise. I can't do any raise the dead, so I'm not going to worry about raising the dead at the moment. I do want to go ahead and take this settlement because it's undefended. I say it's undefended. They get 3 crypt ghouls. That's insane. That's quite the defense, and they have a crypt horror. Wow. I do have the Varg Wolf though. Let's go ahead and fight this. It could be interesting to see if we can use von Karstein to help jack up the crypt horrors and the crypt ghouls. It's giving me the edge here, but to be honest, the enemy army is not bad. Let's go ahead and fight this. Someone says, piss off Game of Thrones, you stole my friend. My friends. It's hilarious. The king in the north. Who's the king in the north? Fight, fight, fight. Yeah, I am fighting it. I'm fighting it. We're here. I'm going to use all my zombies just to kind of tangle up the enemy for a while, and then I'll commit my skeletons afterwards. Zombies, it's pretty obvious what you are, and that's your role to fill. I'm going to leave my crypt horrors out here on the flank. I'm going to save my bats kind of in. I might use my bats to try and chase off some of their bats. We got pretty good winds of magic. I'm not going to tempt fate there, and I'm going to keep my Varg Wolf back here too.
Attend to me.
Start deployment. Looks like there's some
field flying troops, my lord. Bring them down if they approach your forces.
Yeah. I'm going to turn this off so we can see the screen a little bit better for the time being. People are saying the auto-resolve kills my Varg Wolf. That wouldn't surprise me. It's kind of like elephants on Attila or Rome 2. Man, check out the AI up here, man. They're camped out like the Shogun 2 AI. That is... There's the crypt horrors. A little bit worried about those guys. This settlement's got some pretty sweet defenses. And I have to go uphill against all of it.
These lands are mine. I will.
Definitely going to let the winds of magic build up, and we're going to use that direct damage spell straightway on the crypt horrors. And then we'll focus on like the crypt ghouls and other stuff to pull them down. Okay, let's see. I'd kind of like to pull these guys down the hill a little. I'm thinking about using my zombies to do that. How about that music? Sounds pretty good, huh? Make a gamble on all the... No, I've made gambles before in the field battles, and it screws me over sometimes. What is this thing? Let me remind myself to improve power recharge rate, increase to power reserves. I like that. And this is our direct damage spell. It only has 100 range. I'm going to use it on these Cryptors and then just run away with Von Karstein. I don't know if I can do that or not. I'm going to try it. Let's just use like 1 unit of zombies up here, and we'll save the rest. See if we can lure the AI off the hill. So I'll just use 1 unit of zombies to help shield Von Karstein. Boy, it's gonna take a long time for that habit to die. Okay, so I'm gonna try and use the direct damage spell. I gotta get Von Karstein close enough. He's gotta get within 100 meters. And I don't know if the AI will rush if I get that close. This could be a bit risky, but like I said, I'll use the zombies to try and soak up the charge.
My cure is dead.
Okay, we used it. I'm going to use those zombies just to slow things down, and I'm going to run Von Karstein away. Oh, yeah. We're getting some decent damage done on the Crypt Ghouls, or Cryptors. Oh, they regenerate. Ooh, those guys are going to be a mess. Yeah, okay, the dire wolves are going to charge straight into my spearmen, so that's actually kind of helpful for me. Or my, they're not spearmen, but my Cryptors over there. Yeah, my zombies are going to fall apart up there. Hey, bats. There you go. Let's attack those dire wolves. So we got bats on bats. Let's bring our Varg Wolf over here. Get things started. The AI is now coming down the hill, so my little ploy here worked. We've taken away their hill advantage. Okay. Let's just tie down some of the enemy infantry. My bats are going to lose, of course. My spearmen are losing to dire wolves? Really? That's kind of annoying. I'll probably end up losing this battle because the AI is on hard. Let's come reinforce a couple of these fights. We're going to need Von Karstein to help. Oh, those bats were attacking me. What a joke. They're not going to do much to Von Karstein. My Varg Wolf should be able to hold its own out here for quite a while. I don't know if it'll win that or not. I'm going to need some reinforcements over here, actually.
We surpass Nagash.
Let's attack those dire wolves. My Varg Wolf's just going to have to hold out here.
Empower me.
We're going to get rid of the fell bats and the dire wolves real quick. There we go. And I'm going to use the direct damage spell on the enemy leader unit there. I'm going to attack the Cryptors. Actually, I'm not. So, getting some work done. Really need my Varg Wolf, but I kind of need him to... Let's actually try and pull him out of this fight. Come on, get out of there, buddy. The dire wolves are chasing me. That's not good. Let's try and get into the back of these skeleton spearmen. I'm getting the attack and the rear penalty, but Unit has been wiped out.
Lands are mine.
Come on, skeleton warriors, get those guys.
Cure is dead. Hunger.
Von Karstein's doing all right. I can't seem to get rid of these stupid crypt horrors. Those guys are pretty tough. Getting some damage done there. We need to break up some of these fights, though. And I'm not having much luck because the enemy just has... They actually have better units than me for the most part.
Address thee as master.
What does this one do?
I bring
Let's see if we can keep this unit alive, these skeleton warriors.
we surpass Nagash.
We're about to get rid of the crypt horrors, and I would hope that helps. Those winds of magic coming in handy. I'm going to use this thing that recharges my magic faster. Okay, come on, crypt horrors, just eat it. Be gone. Okay, we got the crypt horrors.
Mortals quiet.
Man, Von Karstein is a man beast.
Only in
A man vampire beast. My Vargwolf's about to die. Darn it. Come on, Vargwolf. Get out of there.
I serve me. Nagash was weak.
Let's see if we can heal our Vargwolf a little bit. Yeah, we're gaining a little bit of health on him. He's crumbling from damage sustained. I'm trying to pick him back up. But we're not having very much luck here. We might be in decent shape, though. Stop crumbling. I'm trying to heal you here. Let's get a rear charge with him real quick, see if we can finish off this group. This is going to be a fairly close fight. Come on, you got attacked in the back by a giant monster. That's got to count for something. I'm out of winds of magic at the moment. But Von Karstein's doing very, very good. And he's got that passive ability, Hunger, that's helping out. It's actually kind of helping to keep my Vargwolf alive. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this one off, folks.
Hearken to my will.
I don't have enough winds of magic, and it's not recharging quickly. Come on, Von Karstein. One-man team. No! Vargy, come back. Someone's saying that you should have gambled. I didn't need to gamble. I was all the way up to 30 winds of magic at one point. Eventually, they don't recharge. Oh, look, these guys are wavering. I might still pull it off. They're falling apart. They're disintegrating. Oh! Who's the man? Von Karstein's the man. That's right. Uh-huh. Hey, oh, you guys like that? Huh? How do you like those skills? Those Von Karstein skills. Yeah, I know, they killed my dog. It's just not right, people. It's not right. Fluffy Puppy. We're going to rename him that if we can get another Vargwolf. I'm pretty sure we lost our poor Vargwolf, though. I don't know. Is he coming back? We can only hope. But we did it, people. I'm going to sack the crap out of them for putting up that kind of fight.
Night march.
The dog's alive! Look! My Vargwolf is alive. I don't even know how. That's spectacular. And we're going to rename him to Fluffy Puppy. I like it. Report for animal abuse. I know, right? Crypt ghouls. We're gonna rename these guys to, man, greasy grave nerds. There, how about that? Well, we did lose some units, but it could have been a lot worse there, folks. Could have been a lot worse. I'm gonna get into the recruitment. I'm gonna get a unit of fell bats. Let's grab one more skeleton spearman, and then let's get some skeleton warriors. It's gonna take me a couple of turns to get over that. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up another vampire lord as well because we're gonna need them. So I'm gonna recruit a lord. I can't recruit any heroes just yet because I don't have the buildings for it. But let's recruit a lord. We've got Gunther von Deal and Siegfried Helschnitt. We're gonna go with this guy because he has bonus against enemy leadership. And Gunther. Actually, I saw the ghost of Sextus in here, and I have a Sextus in my. Empire campaign. But we're gonna name this guy Sextus the Vampire. So Sextus, you're not only alive in one campaign, you're undead in another. So there you go. So we got Sextus the Vampire. We can recruit direwolves, which I kind of like to have them here in this settlement, but actually, can I recruit direwolves or not? Yes, I can, and I need some. We're going to get a couple of those guys, too. So we got an extra vampire lord there. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We can issue a commandment here for Eastern Sylvania. Public order +4, vampiric corruption and growth, tax rates, and unit recruitment. What do we... I think public order is going to be decent-ish. Let's go with the growth for now. Okay. And von Karstein has another ability, Devastating Charge. So Bloodlust is an augment. Wow, plus 20% armor piercing damage to all allies. That would be really good. Another direct damage spell here that's strong versus multiple combatants. Interesting. And let's see, Magical Animus. This is an augment. It gives extra leadership. This one resurrects dead combatants, replenishes health. I thought we already had this. Could have sworn I used that. And then I have Spirit Leech also. Why do we have to select these to go down these lines? Life Leeching. Passive ability, Life Leeching. Great increase to power reserves. Greatly improved power recharge. That could be handy. Let's start getting ready to get to some of those things. My kingdom sounds like a Russian work camp. I must be doing something right then. Did you seriously just try and pull this crap? I think he just did. I can't beat that lord with those crappy troops, so there's no point in trying. That lord right there alone will kill all of these troops, unfortunately. He's just gonna sack it and move on. He's just jealous. He's just jealous. Because I'm great and he sucks. Castle Drakenhof can probably secure itself better than the others, I think. Let's look at our garrison. Oh, yeah, we got all these grave guard and stuff. We're good. Let's take this vampire lord over here. And we're going to put him in there. And I'm going to... Well, I can't raise the dead because nothing's available. And I can't recruit quickly. Let's go ahead and queue up a few skeleton warriors. Von Karstein's got 2 turns till he gets done with what he needs to do. We need to repair. There we go. And let's check this out. Growth and provinces. I'm going to go there. Sextus is the bestest. I know, right?
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
They want to change in their relations? Is this the guy that attacked me earlier? No, is that the dude at Templehof? I think it's the guy at Templehof. I'll take... Let me think here, though. Where am I at? So... Here I am. These guys want to... Okay, so it's these guys I hate. I guess I'll take a non-aggression pact, and if I capture some stuff, they may confederate with me. Let's see where the winds of magic spill in from the Chaos Realms. Here's our winds of magic right now, and they're pretty good in Eastern Sylvania. Which is definitely going to help me in combat. Let's see what we got. We got a couple of zombies, the Varg Wolf. So glad that wolf stuck around. Let's grab another Crypt Ghoul and a zombie. I'm going to actually bounce those guys out so I can get this done quicker. Let's just do that, actually. And then I can start moving out von Karstein. Good, we can repair this. Okay, we got some pretty good growth going on now, too, so that's good. The music is so cool, and it's different music for each faction too. This really nice, like, kind of evil music here, very, very befitting of the vampires. I like it. Let's get ready to move on Castle Templehof. I'm gonna move these troops up here, and I'm gonna get a couple more Crypt Ghouls here, and I think we'll be ready to go after Castle Templehof. Someone wants me to explain the Winds of Magic thing. So the Winds of Magic are what allow you to do spells, and the impact on the campaign map is like right here. It shows you where the Winds of Magic are strong, so you can see here high and low. So when you start off in a battle in an area where the Winds of Magic are strong, say like right now in Eastern Sylvania or Ostermark, you're going to have more spell power available to you at the beginning of the battle. Otherwise, you have to wait for those Winds of Magic to charge up. So it will be later in the battle when you have more magic available to you. So if you have a character who is very dependent on magic, it's good to take advantage of high Winds of Magic in your area. If that makes sense, I think it does. What do these guys get? Skeleton spears, couple zombies. They have a pretty crappy garrison, actually. And I'm feeling pretty good about my chances with von Karstein here.
None shall live.
Yeah, if we just kill off their lord, they're going to fall apart pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll start making some equipment, but I'm going to basically siege.
Raise them.
I'm going to basically siege those guys out.
More sleep,
And with the little bit of money that I have left, I'm going to just raise a few forces into that army. How does the Winds of Magic not make sense? It makes sense, right? Makes sense to me. What are we going to get attacked by here? Oh, here's their their wizard guy. So we're definitely going to need von Karstein's like hero killing ability here. Let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. I do have the Varg Wolf, otherwise known as Fluffy Puppy. I've got as many Crypt Ghouls as that one army has, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. So let's see what we can do here. Is it possible to do diplomacy with the Empire? As the vampires, probably not, but we can try if you want me to. So see, the Winds of Magic right now are pretty craptacular. They're not very good. There's a 60 power reserve, meaning that over time, up to 60 points can be charged in, but it's gaining 1 power every 6 seconds, which is not bad. I'm going to try and gamble, though, since it's kind of low to begin with. And here we got lucky, and it's going to go up. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and start the deployment. And we're going to go ahead... I think I'm going to... Wow, cool. Check out this old tower here. That's kind of neat. Is that Rapunzel's old house? I don't think she can let her hair down anymore. So the enemy is going to be coming in from over there. I want to take the high ground here. Let's keep my skeleton spears in reserve. Put von Karstein right here. Zombies are going to meat shield for me. Direwolves, I want these guys running on a flank. And same thing with the fell bats. Fell bats aren't going to really help me a whole lot versus other vampires. And then crypt ghouls, I want these guys to be my last line of defense. I want to engage them as like reserves or my strongest troops. And the Varg Wolf, we're going to hold him back and go around the edge of the enemy too. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Okay, the key here, let's take a look at the terrain. Let's start moving up. I'm going to kind of fight in layers here. Okay. Got all my guys moving up. They've got direwolves headed up there too. We definitely want to kill this guy, and we want to kill the wizard as soon as possible. If we can get rid of them, the enemy army is just going to fall apart. Like, completely fall apart. Are they heading up to hill camp? They attacked me. But they act like they're heading up to hill camp. I'm going to try and beat them to the hill then. Not going to let this happen. No one out hill camps Patchy. Let's go ahead and take our Varg Wolf and our Direwolves over here, and let's kill their Direwolf that's singled out. Yeah. And I've got my guys moving up to the hill position. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of business here with my Varg Wolf. These guys are going to get trashed. Yeah, they're going to get jacked up. And they're right next to the red line, so that'll work to my favor. Okay, now these guys are backing off the hill. That's good. I'm going to keep moving up the hill. Okay, good. So we got a free kill, basically, on their direwolves. I say free. We lost a few of our own direwolves in the process. But it was worth it. Okay, we're going to come up here and capture this high ground in its entirety. I guess I could have just made these guys into a group, huh? Oh well. Alright, Wolfie. Fluffy puppy. Alright. Did von Karstein just say, "I serve me," by the way? Hill Camp Pro, you darn well better believe it. Elves are the best. There's no elves in the game yet, though. Okay, so the vampires are coming in. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I win if the time runs out. They now have to attack me up the hill, and it's a pretty steep hill. And I've got full winds of magic with von Karstein. Hill position, so I can get downhill charges. I've got good meat shields, decent infantry. I got good flank support with my skeleton spears, and I've got a fast flanking contingent. got some flying units and some heavy hitting here with the Vargwolf. Okay, their bats are wanting to come in from the other flank. I'm not really worried about their bats. The Fel bats aren't going to really be able to do much to any of the units that I have here. Okay, so the superior hill position is definitely mine at this point. Just going to keep an eye on the two enemy bosses. Both of them are wizards, so it's possible they could have direct damage spells to use on me too. AI acts like it's trying to work around my flank. I'll put some crypt ghouls over here to help out. What do they got coming at me here? Skeleton warriors. What are the crypt ghouls good at? Weak against armor, poison attacks. They're a damage dealer, so they're actually pretty good for this. Don't want my spearmen up against the skeleton warriors. So our crypt ghouls should be good against the skeleton warriors. Yeah, winning current combat. Now I'll throw the skeleton spearmen in there. Let's just tie down some of their skeleton warriors here, tire them out. I'm going to try and crunch this skeleton warrior real quick. Okay, let's see if the enemy's close enough to use... Let's get our bats out here too to go after their bats. Von Karstein, come on up. Yeah, I'm going to let the AI just blob up a little. My skeleton warriors are losing to zombies. Oh, they got attacked in the flank by the bats. Okay, where's Von Karstein? Come on. Oh, I had him way too far back. That's unfortunate. Got a crypt ghoul into my skeleton spearman over here. That's not ideal. Crypt ghouls. Let's go ahead and move all of our guys up into combat. And there's one of the enemy lords right here. I'm going to use Spirit Leech on him. There's more zombies coming in from this direction, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I want to move around with my dire wolves. Do a quick rear attack. The enemy lord's almost gone. A few more seconds and I'll have my direct damage back. And the other enemy lord's just right down there. So the enemy lord's about to die. Okay. And we need to get a hold of the other enemy lord here too. Let's keep these zombies busy for a second. And let's cycle our direwolves out of here real quick. The other enemy lord is kind of pulling away from me at the moment. Let's do another rear charge. I'm going to take Von Karstein through here. We got to get to the other enemy lord and kill him, because the AI is actually doing far better than they deserve right now. Come on. There we go. I'm going to go take this guy out. If we take him out, this battle should pretty quickly turn to my favor. Let's go use our bats to get a rear charge penalty inflicted. Come on, 5 seconds till we get our thing back. Yeah, this wizard's going to be running away from Von Karstein. He doesn't want any of this. He's not a melee unit. Look at him run. He's like Attila the Hun. Okay, both enemy lords are going to be dead now. I need to let my Winds of Magic recharge a little. Now enemy units should start crumbling pretty quickly. Yeah, they're starting to crumble. I can see the little red popping up from them. Those zombies there getting the crap beat out of them. Okay, we wrapped up that fight. My fell bats trying to get the morale down over here, but it's still not quite enough.
Portals quiet.
Let's switch over to this other one. This one is an augment. Let's pull this Varg Wolf out of that fight. Go see if we can cause some terror elsewhere. Let's try a rear charge here where those zombies are already falling apart some.
I serve me.
These zombies are getting the crud beat out of them by Von Karstein. But let's get up here. We need to break these guys up. But definitely pockets of the enemy are starting to crumble. Come on, get out of there. Come on, fluffy puppy. Come on, Von Karstein, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. Just attack the stupid zombies then. Does this work on Okay, the enemies are starting to fall apart. Let's just collapse in here. Get the heck off me, zombies. Okay, fluffy puppy hit these guys in the back. So I'll let you all see that. He's so fluffy. Oh, good puppy. Good puppy. Okay, he disintegrated those units. And now all the other units are disintegrating due to army losses, so we're good. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, the Varg Wolf, he is pretty awesome. He can do some big hits when you need him to. Wow, we have 1,245 people watching live. That's pretty impressive. Thank you all for joining. Josiahable, how's it going, man? Seems like I used to remember seeing you on a lot of my comments. You've been around for a while, right? Terrorgeist is pretty strong, Stoyan. It's pretty awesome. We got some good loot money out of that, too. I scare you? John, I scare you? Why? Yeah, Von Karstein's pretty awesome. He's a nice combination of melee and wizard. He's not the best melee lord, but when you combine that with the fact that he's also a wizard, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet indeed. So we defeated the guys at Castle Tempelhof.
Your prestige grows, my lord.
Indeed it
News
does.
of your conquests spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Johnny, you want a shout out? Elves, $1,000 DLC. Alright, we killed Dieter the Stickler. We'll take that. And Castle Tempelhof is now in our control. And this fort right here we probably want to take also. We'll try and take it soon. So Tempelhof is in our control. I'm trying to think of what we should build here. Is there any really... a Forester Shack? Giblet Gallows. Income, public order. Probably ought to take care of the timber, since that's a local resource. We'll do that. I don't know if that's really a good idea or not, but we're gonna do it. That kicked our income up quite a bit, and so I want to put some more units into this other army. Just kind of reinvest some of that money into protection, because we're gonna need it. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. Oh yeah, we got plenty of stuff to build over here. Plenty of stuff to build. Public order and income. That one's the vampiric corruption. This one's growth. I mean, it's not going to hurt to have some income and public order. We need the income. And what about here? We already have a tangled wine patch, so we can't build that. This one's also public order and income. What else we have? The ancient armory. We can't do that till level 3. That one's the vampiric corruption. I'm not going to worry about the vampiric corruption just yet. Okay. I'd kind of like to go complete the quest battle too. But I want to get rid of these. I want to get rid of Tempelhof first. I'll feel better with them gone. It says I can move all the way over here, but I don't know what their garrison's like. Let's go ahead and replenish for one turn. Von Karstein leveled up, though. This life leeching right here, this passive ability, that's going to be really nice, and I want to go ahead and get that. Can cause terror, plus 8 leadership. Interesting. Wow. This takes away enemy leadership, a lot of armor, missile damage, and weapon damage. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to try and get to that, too. That's pretty sweet. I skipped the life leeching thing. No, 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 reset that, reset that. I wanted this one. And then next time I'm going to get that one, Soul Blight. What's going on in the chat? Cheese and beer is all you know, Garrett? Dark Bitcoin? That's right, it is Dark Bitcoin. Bitcoins are kind of like magic, right? I'm having pretty good luck with the vampires here. In the other campaigns, I'm kind of getting kicked around a little bit with the vampires, man. We're getting it done.
Do not assume that as we share a bloodline, thou shalt not be shackled to mine will.
Okay. This guy wants a peace treaty. Let's see if I can counter him. Become a vassal. Nah, I'm just gonna kill him. I'm a vampire, for goodness sakes. Why would I make peace with someone?
Destroy them.
I got all of eternity to take out these losers. I'm definitely gonna sack these guys.
Follow me. Thou darest. Obliterate.
Oh man, there's nothing like a good sacking. Alright, so these guys are gonna be dying off now. Let's see, so we captured this region. It's got a barracks in it. I don't really need that barracks there. Got that. We can probably go ahead and recruit a couple more units. Let's go ahead and get these guys a couple of... Wow, dire wolves are pretty expensive upkeep. Let's go ahead and grab a couple, though, for that army. I need to get a couple of armies all set up. Purge the unfaithful. That's right. We're gonna get rid of them. Von Karstein levels up again, so I'm gonna give him this. I'm gonna give him this Soul Blight. That's pretty nice. It affects instantly affects targets in the area, and it's a 200 range spell too. So that's gonna be really good at weakening enemy troops before the fight. Sextus isn't dead. Is he? Let's see. These guys have to attack me because it's the end of their pathetic lives. And they're gonna lose. So we gained the Book of Archon. And that gives... Wow, that's an augment that gives me way more speed and melee attack as Von Karstein. That's pretty sweet. Negative growth. That's unfortunate. Can we take this guy out?
Kill them. Raise them.
Be gone. There we go. Tempelhof is destroyed, people.
What? Night march.
Wow. Did the auto-resolve kill 3 of my units? I think it did. I didn't kill... Yeah, Sextus the vampire is right there. He's not dead. People had me scared. What did I lose here? Some skeleton warriors and some zombies. Oh, it's just crappy units. Doesn't matter. Okay. I thought I lost something good for a minute. Just kind of scared. Let's go with the growth building there so we can start getting this province on the move. We still need to control Schwarzhofen. Let's see, vampiric corruption faction-wide, income from cities, and growth. That would be nice. Let's do this one first, though, because it's a little bit quicker. We've still got decent income, and we've got a second army here to help defend things. We've got some money to upgrade some of these buildings. Oh, we can unlock Vargeist. Oh, that's so great. That's so great. Let's look at the diplomacy here. These guys only have one settlement. I do have a non-aggression pact with them. But I mean, is anybody really going to miss these guys? And the answer is no. The answer is no. So we're going to take them so that we can control Castle Tempelhof. Or the Western Sylvania is what we want to control in its entirety. So I'm going to leave my guys here for this turn. We have a point to give to von Karstein. Doom and Darkness. Let's see what else we get. Quick blood, melee attack, melee defense, armor, charge bonus, casualty replenishment rate plus 3%. That wouldn't hurt. Ambush chance. Let's do the casualty replenishment rate. I'll see if I can confederate them. That's a good idea. Someone said that in the chat. This campaign's too spooky.
A strategic overview can be useful in such uncertainty.
Yeah, thanks there, buddy. So raise the dead cost is down now because we got a grave digger on our side apparently. We can raise our zombies back. I'll take that. Not that they're really of any great value to me. Von Karstein levels up again. Area Aura of Leadership plus 5. Leadership plus 3. Melee attacks for zombie, skeleton, and crypt ghouls. Some of these down here are pretty handy too. And Raise the Dead would be... That could be a handy spell. I'm not like crazy about it. Magic missiles. That one gives von Karstein a lot of extra attack. Greatly replenishes his hit points of combatants. Let's start unlocking some of that stuff. Okay. So von Karstein's leveling up quick. We're getting a lot done with him. I'm going to swing back over to here. Tempelhof is happy for now. You better believe they're happy. I got rid of their old weak leader and replaced them with a nice one. We can upgrade that settlement to level 3. I still want to do the quest battle. Sextus, that was for dramatic effect. What's going on with Sextus? Brains. I like it, Eugene. That's right. Brains for the zombie gods. Oh, we're about to betray you so hard. Oh, these guys have some forces, though. They've got a few troops here. They're not going to be brushed off, but if I get some... Ooh, I know what we need to do. We got enough money. Let's get rid of these bats, and let's get a few units of Vargheist here. Sextus the Vampire picks up his first... Let's see, can he get a direct damage spell as well? Does he have a direct damage spell? Augment, yeah, he does. Direct damage causes damage to self. What? Self? What? Oh, no, that's disintegrating. When he starts, I was like, what is that crap? Resilience. The hunger. Let's start off with this one. All right. Wolf pack confirmed. Vargheist, yeah, that's gonna be my wolf pack. A new sire. Hero recruited at Castle Drakenhof, a vampire. That's cool. Let's bring my vampire down to this army. And she'll join him with the Vargheist. And I think with the Vargheist and stuff, we ought to be a pretty good match. We don't really need the dire wolves for taking down fast. Yeah, I mean, because we're going to have the Vargheist. They're going to be quick moving enough. And the dire wolves are kind of weak, so let's replace them with something that's going to be more worth it to me. Like these crypt ghouls. There we go. So it'll take a couple turns, but it'll be well worth it. Let's go ahead and end another turn here. Yep. What should we name the vampire lady? Come on, help me come up with some good names down there for the vampire lady. A vampire within your dominion needlessly feasting on the peasantry. They die in horror in their hamlets, leaving their pathetic farms unattended. If mortals become so fatalistic, then we risk an uprising. Terror must be balanced. Take her lands. Yeah, because I don't care about my diplomatic relations with them right now anyway. Now, let's bring her over here.
I assent.
Yeah, help me rename the lady vampire that just joined the army here. Victoria. I can't rename the lady Appius. I know that's pretty good, Sextus, but... Hang on. Felicia, Cleopatra. Oh, jeez. I saw one name in there I'm not going to repeat, even though it was kind of funny. Patchette. Katrina. Your Katarina? I like that. Katarina. Let's name her... Katarina von Patchy. There we go. Helga. Bella. Oh man, Bella. That would be pretty good too. Yeah, if we name her Bella though, we're gonna have these weird Edward guys and werewolves following us around everywhere. It's gonna be a big mess. Let's actually go with the welcome to the migration for now. Okay, we got a good army put together here. Let's go take I'm gonna declare war here.
Wipe them out. None shall live.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot of names coming out for the vampire lady right now. We're definitely gonna sack these guys first. We got more income from vampire crypts and vampire keeps. That's gonna be nice. And we cause terror now because we have a shrieking blade. I like it.
Impress me.
Gonna occupy.
What do you want?
So we've secured Western Sylvania. I'm gonna boost its growth and vampiric corruption. And let's go ahead and upgrade the main settlement. And I think we're good. Let's go ahead and end the turn here. Schwarzhofen is going to be screwed over because they don't have any more settlements. So they're going to do a suicide attack. Really? They're still alive? How? Ability, Forbidden Rod. Greatly improve your recharge rate. Okay, whatever. We'll take it. How did they gain troops from attacking me? They must have done like a... I'm gonna go ahead and start moving back towards the quest battle. Yeah. Alright, sweet. So we can move back towards the quest battle. And then that's probably going to be all I have time for in this episode once we get to the quest battle. Wow, we have a lot of people watching right now. There's 1,350 people watching. Thank you. I mean, that's pretty humbling, honestly, to think that many people want to sit here and watch me. Yeah, very much appreciate the support. This is a lot of fun. I have fun playing this, and I hope you all have fun watching it. We can upgrade von Karstein, or the vampire lady, or both, actually. We can do both. So von Karstein is level 10 already. That's not bad. Oh, sweet. We can give him a Barded Nightmare mount. Awesome. So now he's going to have like a crazy-looking warhorse. We still have one more skill point, too. Awesome. Sweet. Next time we can get the Hellsteed. Looking forward to that. Doom and Darkness. Ambush Chance. Leadership. Speed and melee attack on allies. That could actually be really helpful too. So let's do that. Got some good stuff. This vampire lady, Katarina von Patchy. Expansionist prey action. Growth is increased. So she can help speed growth. That's pretty awesome. And we can give her Spirit Leech also. That is crazy. We're going to be able to wreck enemy lords. I'm so excited about that. Fluffy Horse. Is that what we're going to name the... I like that name there, Victor. So we're going to name his Barded Nightmare Fluffy Horse. My little Hellsteed pony. Oh, jeez. We're getting some good stuff here in the chat. Zombie dragon? You're darn right I want a zombie dragon, Sextus. That's...
This night,
Everybody wants a zombie dragon.
fight.
Everybody who's anybody has a zombie dragon. Alright. Templehof, we've got another growth spot here. I need to put in a ancient armory. But I don't have enough money, so let's save our money to do that for a couple turns. Why sack then occupy when there's a loot and occupy button? I don't know, that's a good question. I'm probably just wasting my time. We're gonna safeguard against the chaos corruption. I don't need the money that bad.
Thine right is mine.
Alright, the vampire lady has leveled up again. She gets some of the same spells because this is the lore of vampires or lore of death, one of the two. I don't really remember. Let's get her some more armor though, so she can be a nice melee combatant for us too. And here we're gonna go do the Battle of Helfin. So we're up against Empire troops led by Hans here. Some halberders, Reichsguard. Reichsguard's pretty crazy stuff, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna wreck these guys. Yeah, no, I've seen the giant Chaos Lord that's a huge giant. I mean, that guy's awesome. He looks pretty cool. Yeah, the turn-ins are fast, and it's nice. Yum Hardy ABC says, we love you, Patchy. Notice me. I just noticed you. Love you too, man.
Arise, grave-bound. I command thee to attend. Franz, the son of whores and tumorous burgomeisters, thinks the crown is his. But the house of the Reichland electors is tainted. As the last great Count of Stirland, mine claim is the truest. I should be Emperor. I will be Emperor. Bring thy swords. Go, mine minions. Reap death. Dance a dance macabre.
I think he just called Karl Franz the son of whores. I'm liking von Karstein. Let's check out our heroes here. There's Katarina von Patchy, looking all kinds of dead and sexy. That's different than dead sexy, of course. Let's see, and then here is von Karstein on his barded nightmare. Oh yeah, he's looking good. You know you jealous of that, Katarina. Alright. I got a ton of crypt ghouls. That's awesome. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna actually leave my crappy troops in the back line. And then I'm gonna put von Karstein and Katarina right here. And these Vargheists, I'm just gonna roam the flanks and get some work done. These guys are damage dealers, and they can go into a frenzy. I like it. And our Vargwolf, I'm going to run him on the flank, too. Let's take a look at the Empire troops here. Pitiful swordsmen and handgunners. These guys are going to get rizzacked. I'm going to start moving my Vargheist and Vargwolfs around the flanks. Check out this map, it's pretty cool. Got this awesome tower thing up here. Oh yeah. Tower of power, baby. Here comes my Vargheist too. Let's get some close-ups on them. Looking particularly awesome. And here's our fluffy puppy. This guy's just so cute. He just wants to come, you know, lick you. Can you imagine if that guy was humping your leg like a puppy? Ooh, that'd be bad. That would be bad. Actually just move up to like right here. Actually, I'm gonna send my zombies up first to see if we can... Ah, never mind. The handgunners are already firing. But hey, let's send the zombies up anyway. Where's von Karstein? Where's the Empire Lord? Hans. Hans thinks he's cool right here. I mean, his armor is pretty neat, but that's hardly going to save him. Alright, let's get in here and take care of business. Oh, look at that. The Reiksguard coming straight into me. They're going to get some damage done, too. I'm going to do the direct damage on Hans. And then I'm going to switch over to Katarina and do the same thing.
Curse of undead.
And let's get our Vargheist around here. And let's get Fluffy Puppy over here to deal with the Reiksguard. Let's move some of this infantry around the flanks. Is Hans still alive? What a jerk. Not for long. There we go. I'm going to support those guys' melee attack. Let's bring the Vargheist in. Okay, Hans is starting to die. Check out the Vargheist back here. Get him.
Destroy it.
Oh, get him. Oh, man. I don't think the Empire is going to hold out so well here, folks. They are getting chewed up. Let's go take out the Reiksguard. Hans died over here. Let's bring von Karstein after the Reiksguard also. And let's bring our Vargheist in after the Reiksguard, since all their other troops are running away. Check out Fluffy Puppy. He just wants to play. Come on, Reiksguard. That poor guy. He got wrecked. Here comes von Karstein, too. And here comes the Vargheist, man. These Reiksguard are screwed. Look at that. Oh, boy. That's going to be a victory at Hell Finn. Someone's saying Katarina is a strong, independent, undead lady who don't need no sire to tell her what to do. That's hilarious. Nice. So, I'm actually thinking I'm going to pick up the... I'm going to return the captives here so they can tell the story of what happened to Hans. We picked up the gold Seagull sword, and we got a necromancer recruited as well who can join the army of Sextus.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
I'm sure we will take Sigmar's throne. I'm not really even worried about it at this point. Well, that's all the time I have for this stream. It's been like an hour and a half. I've given you all quite a bit tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. We're doing pretty darn good as the vampire counts here. We've captured eastern and western Sylvania, and the question is, where do we go next? Do we go into the Stirland? I don't think we can really take the lands of the Dwarfs, the Greenskins, but they can sure attack me if they want to. We've got Ostermark up here. So tell me all what you think in the comments. Hope you all enjoyed the stream today. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. And I will see you back on the next Vampire Counts stream.